I want to talk to you about something kind of big. We'll start here. 65 million years ago, the dinosaurs had a bad day. A chunk of rock, 6 miles across, moving something like 50 times the speed of a rifle bullet, slammed into the earth. It released its energy all at once, and it was an explosion that was mind-numbing. If you took every nuclear weapon ever built at the height of the Cold War, lumped them together, and blew them up at the same time, that would be 1/1,000,000th of the energy released at that moment. The dinosaurs had a really bad day, okay? Now, 6 Mile wide rock is very large. We all live here in Boulder. If you look out your window and you can see Long's Peak, you're probably familiar with it. Now, scoop up Long's Peak and put it out in space. Take Mount Meeker, lump that in there and put that in space as well. And Mount Everest, and K2, and the Indian Peaks. And you're starting to get an idea of how much rock we're talking about, okay? We know it was that big because of the impact it had and the crater it left. It hit in what we now know as Yucatan, the Gulf of Mexico. You can see here, there's the Yucatan Peninsula, if you recognize Cozumel off the east coast there. Here is how big of a crater was left. It was huge. To give you a sense of the scale, okay, there you go. The scale here is 50 miles on top, 100 kilometers on the bottom. This thing was 300 kilometers across, 200 miles. An enormous crater that excavated out vast amounts of earth that splashed around the globe and set fires all over the planet, threw up enough dust to block out the sun. It wiped out 75% of all species on Earth. Now, not all asteroids are that big. Some of them are smaller. Here is one that came in over the United States in October of 1992. It came in on a Friday night. Why is that important? Because back then, video cameras were just starting to become popular, and people would bring them, parents would bring them, to their kids' football games to film their kids playing football. And since this came in on a Friday, they were able to get this great footage of this thing breaking up as it came in over West Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, until it did that to a car in New York.